Alright, in the previous video, I went over how I created this water effect and using displacement maps. And we manually move the boat using position and rotation. Now in this video, I'm going to show you orient along path to move the boat and do less keyframing. So I'm going to delete this part. What's this a matter of? I'm going to delete that. Go keep the logo up longer. And go back to the beginning. I'm going to undo my position and rotation. I'm going to keep the parenting of the oar and the keyframes for the oar. Let me move this onto here just so we can see what's going on. And I'll zero that rotation. Alright. So, with this, I'm going to press the M key to show my mask. Click on that point. Let's see if I can do that. Alright, my path is selected, and I've got the pen tool. I didn't change it. So I'm going to try and hit Command-C copy. Then, on my kayak layer, get position. You know, there's position, or I could just hit the P key. If I hit edit, paste, there we go. It worked. And it looks like it's lining up perfectly from the original mask that we drew. So now, all I have to do is right click on that boat, transform, auto orient, orient along path, and now it's turning by itself as it takes the path. Let me see something. Let's pretend I needed to move this path. I've got all the points selected. Yep. So I'm going to hit undo. If I select all the keyframes, it's going to select the whole path. And with my black arrow, the selection tool, this is in case your path doesn't line up perfectly. You just move it to where you need it to be. So that's how you realign your path with the one you use. But since I started off with the mask, it's following the mask that I'd made. So again, like I said, I went to my layer, twirl down to where mask is, or you could hit the M key. There was my mask. And let's see if it worked with the black arrow tool. Yep, with the black arrow tool, I just selected a point. And I think I had all of them selected last time. So that's all of them selected. I'm just going to deselect one. Yeah, and I just went copy and then pasted into the position layer of the boat and then made my transform the auto orient path. Now, this worked out fast and easy, but like I said, you might need to select all the keyframes and move the path around to get it to line up. Now let's pretend we're still going to have the boat reveal the logo, okay? But we're going to have the water animate off now. We've already got the water coming on, and the boat is going to reveal the logo. If you wanted the water to reveal the logo, you'd use the water layer. I'll show you what that's going to look like. We'll do that option first. So we've got our logo. Greatest logo in the world right there. Go twirl this down. I'm going to use the solid for the outer layer, okay? So I just Command D to duplicate it. Put it above my logo layer, because remember, you put a mask above your head. Let's move these below my kayak, so the kayak's on top. The mask, what I'm going to be using to reveal is above. What I'm doing below, I'm going to set that to none, just because it was already set up. And I use alpha matte. If I'm not seeing my modes, I hit switches and modes down here. So for the layer to be revealed, I choose alpha matte. So now you see logo is being revealed by the water. So I'm going to put that at full resolution just so you can see what's happening. Right there. See? So wherever there's the water, it's going to be revealing the logo. And then in comes the boat. Now, if we want the water to draw itself off, then we'll go do the same thing. Once the logo is completely revealed, we'll duplicate the logo. So for this instance, it's already revealed right here. So I'm just going to select that layer and press Command-Shift-D, or I could go Edit, Split Layer. I'm going to turn off the alpha matte on it. We'll put this above everything else, actually. Well, below the boat. That's what I'm going to do. Turn the alpha matte off on it. So now, when we animate the water off, it'll stay on the screen. And it's still being drawn on because we split it once it was fully on. So, let's pretend right here, we're going to want the water to start animating off behind the boat. So we duplicated it twice. We need to open up both of them. Let me twirl down this mask path, hide it. Let's see, let's do effects. Let me hit the U key. Alright, so it's under stroke. So check this out. This is where we want it. Here's stroke. Both layers are selected. I'm going to click the start stopwatch because we did end to draw it on, so I clicked the one for start. I'm going to press U. Oh, I didn't have both layers selected. By golly. Alright, so I got that one selected. I've got start selected. So I've got them both selected. I'm going to press U. And there's my new keyframe for the start, because this is the end. It's at 0. It's at 100. The start is now at 0. It's going to start drawing itself off. So let's have it be completely off once the boat is off the screen, because it would be silly if there was, you know, let's give it a few frames past that just for some leeway. And then we'll crank that up to 100, and we'll crank this up to 100. So now we've got the water drawing onto the screen. Reveals the logo. Boat comes along, follows the path, and the water starts to draw itself off. That's using the water to draw the logo on and draw the water on and off. So let's change this. We're going to keep the off and the on, but we're going to have the boat reveal the logo this time. So my logo layer, I'm going to turn off the alpha matte on it. I'm going to get rid of the duplicate we made. I'm going to hit save. There's my layer. This is the duplicate we used to reveal it. Why aren't we seeing it? There it is there. Put it on top. Oh, here's why we're not seeing it. Because the layer is too short. Now it's long enough. Now we can see it. I'm still going to want that beneath the kayak. Alright, we're going to use the kayak to reveal the logo. So, I'm going to, once again, nothing selected. Let me hit U to hide all my keyframes. I'm going to draw a giant shape after the kayak. So nothing selected. I've got my pen tool selected up here, up the top. Right there. And I'm going to click here. Make it a lot larger than I need it to be. Click there. Roughly follow the shape of the kayak. Can't see it that well there. So let's zoom in. Hand tool to move myself around. Just fixing up these points. I'll zoom out. So this shape will be my reveal. We'll rename it, call it reveal. Alright. This must be directly above the logo, because remember, you put a mask above your head. I'm going to parent this with my pick whip. Right over here, the little squiggle. Now remember, if you're not seeing it, check your switches and modes. I'm going to parent my reveal to my kayak. So that no matter how the kayak moves or rotates, it follows it. And then I just simply, this is what's going to reveal the logo. Click on the logo layer. Track matte, choose alpha matte. So once that shape goes past it, you see the logo starting to reveal. So I need to fix how that shape looks. So I grab my pen tool, moving that point. Now let's test it out. Yep. See, now it's working much better. I just matched it up to the OR, and now it's working. But again, like I said, once this alpha matte goes off of where the logo is, the logo will disappear. So the second the logo is fully drawn on, you see the whole thing right there. I just simply select my logo layer, and hit Command-Shift-D to split duplicate the clip, or I choose split layer, either one, edit split layer. So Command-Shift-D. And this one, I just turn off my alpha matte. There's no alpha matte. So it still draws itself on. And even once the shape moves past, it's now still on the screen because we split duplicated it, Command-Shift-D, and turned off the alpha matte. So we did that once it was fully on the screen. And that's an example of drawing the water on and off, using the water to reveal the logo, and using the boat, the kayak, to reveal the logo. The next video I'll be doing will show you another technique of using a boat and some water to reveal the logo.